Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I got to move myself around. All right. Hey, everybody. My lighting is not, where I want it to be right now, but it is what it is. I had to go to the dentist today, and this whole side of my mouth it just got the feeling back. So, you got me going like this. I would have been in my makeup from this morning, but I was having the dentist dig all through my teeth. So I was like, we not wearing makeup to the dentist. We not doing that. So how's everybody doing tonight? Are you guys excited for tonight? Jasmine is here and she is going to show you guys some things so that you can improve your website. Hello, Toya. Toya is here. She says she's happy that she could join tonight. I'm so glad that you're here too. Hello, Janae. Hello, Tiffany. Hey, Deltra. Hello, Linda. Hey, Angel. I made it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm blessed. That's right. You know it. Hey, Sandra. Good afternoon. I'm guessing I'm still blessed, right? You still blessed. You still blessed. Hello, Nessa. Hey, Kay. Hey, Vanita. Hey, Donna. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Nini. Everybody is in the room. We are excited that everybody is here. Today we are going to talk about your website. Now, I know a lot of you guys were struggling with Shopify. Some of you guys were struggling with Wix, and some people don't know exactly where they want to put their website on. They don't know which platform they would prefer their store to be, and so we're going to get some clarity tonight. So tonight we're going to have our very own dope graphic artist, dope all around person, Miss Jasmine Alyssa. You already know she does a lot of my graphics for my Bubble Babes University. And so I am going to welcome her in. Oh, she also did Sean's graphics. She's done a lot of people's graphics. So she's on a roll. And Shopify is her blessing. It's totally not mine. And so I am going to introduce her right now so she could take the floor and help you guys out so we could get you ready because 2023 is going to be a whole different beast for all of us this year. So yes, let's welcome Jasmine.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
How are you doing, Jasmine?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored, like they say.
Amen. Amen to
Amen.
that.
Amen. So, are you ready? What are we going to talk about tonight?
I am ready. So yes, basically tonight we're gonna just be going through kind of a casual chat about some of the elements that you should have on your website. So this conversation tonight is not exactly Shopify specific. It should apply all across the board, regardless of what e-commerce platform that you're on.
Nice. And that'll help everybody because everybody's not on Shopify and everybody
Right.
don't, yeah. So that's awesome. I'm glad you did it that way. We got Miss Quell in the building. Hey, Miss Quell. All right, we got Lakeisha. Keisha just joins in. Who else do we have in the Oh, Martiniki, I seen her come in. So are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm
Oh,
ready. I'm ready. Okay.
wait a second. Wait a second. Does my audio sound weird?
Oh, that was me. I don't know. It may be my headphones.
Okay, let me
Does
check one sec before we even go into. Well, I'm done talking because now it's your turn. But how's the
okay?
audio, you guys? Can you guys hear both of us
Can you
fine?
hear us?
Does it sound weird? Do you have feedback in your headphones?
It just sounds like you speaking with one of them speaker boxes.
Ah,
That's
voice
what it
box.
sounds like. Yeah, it's fine. I think it's my headphones. I don't know.
Okay, you guys, let me know. We're
Okay,
good. We're fine. Okay,
it's
okay.
it's
So
fine.
I'm
Okay,
about to
I
give you the
powered through.
floor.
We good.
It's you in the headphones, girl.
All right. So I want to start off with asking you guys some questions. Just based off of things that I've seen, like how many of you, whenever you're creating your website, like you got your business, you're ready to get started, you're ready to launch, when you're creating your website, do you go to like any other sites, like as far as like brands you aspire to be on their level, or like do you seek inspiration from other places when you're creating your websites? Answer that in the chat. I'll give y'all a few moments. Hey, hey everybody. Hey Tiffany. Hey Quill. I think this is just gonna run through the Hey Jasmine. All right. Crystal says yes for inspiration. Okay, okay. We got some yeses. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. All right. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. So awesome. I'm getting a lot of yeses. That's great. That's amazing. Okay. So as far as that goes, so what we're gonna do here, basically, I do the same thing. I recommend the same thing. I recommend looking at a lot of different websites, especially if you are in the process of building your site, putting everything together, or even if you haven't gotten started yet, you can start seeking out that inspiration early. It's never, too late to do that, and it's also never too late to make any changes if you got your site going already. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen here. I've got particularly two sites up right now. This is basically one for our body care folks, one for our candle folks. I know we got y'all in here. So I got y'all covered. But I'm basically going to just look through these sites. And as we're browsing these sites, I'm going to point out the elements that you should have on your website. Not just your homepage, but elements that you should incorporate on your product pages as well. Because again, like especially as e-commerce businesses, it's like we don't have brick and mortar. So our customers don't have the luxury of, picking up an item, touching it, seeing it, smelling it, feeling it like they do in person, unless you're at, of course, pop up events. But your website should really be doing a lot of the storytelling, a lot of the like it should really lay out all of the information that they need in a way that will appeal to their senses and that'll get their imagination working. So that's what we're going to get started on. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Thank you, Miss Producer. All right, let's see. So let me go ahead and bring up the window here. All right, I'm gonna make this large so y'all should be able to see. Can everybody see this okay? All right. So this is a website I came across probably about a week or so ago. Basically, it is a clean beauty website where they sell multiple brands of different makeup, skincare, things of that nature. But as you can see, just right off the bat, their logo is very prominent on the website. So when I'm doing these reviews, I like to do it from a top-down approach. So from the top of the page all the way down to the bottom. So that's exactly how we're gonna flow with this today. So number one, the first element that you need to have prominently displayed on your website is your logo. So your logo is an important piece of your brand that should be clear for the customer to see. And so you can have it displayed in a variety of different ways. I know Shopify gives you a few different options on how you can have that shown. But as far as visibility, you want to make sure that logo is shining, that it's visible, and that it's large enough for your viewer to see whether they're on a desktop or whether they're on a mobile device. All right. And so the next thing is navigation. So you want your navigation to be easy and effortless for your customer to navigate from. I've seen some things where everything's just all grouped in one link. No, there's no separation between it, but you need some separation because your customer may be coming for you for a specific thing and they want to find that as quickly and as easily as possible. Because especially if they're coming from social media, you've only got a few seconds to capture their attention or else they're going to leave your site. And so if there's not something that's not very apparent for them to be able to view and gain access to, they're out of there. And so, as far as navigation goes, utilizing drop downs, utilizing like a multi-link navigation is going to give you the best thing for your customer and also for yourself because it's going to allow you to compartmentalize and categorize the the various products you may have. Now, you may not have as big of a catalog as this company does. As you can see, they have multiple different types of products that they carry in their store. But even just a simple drop down, like if you've got one category of product, let's use skincare for example, you can break it down by cleansers, say moisturizers, so on and so forth. So breaking it down by the various categories that you offer will make it easy. All right. And then as far as the next element, so I want to point out, so where we are on this particular website is called above the fold. What that means is this is everything that someone will be able to see when they're first loading onto the website on a desktop per se. And so when you're coming above the fold, this is the immediate thing that you can see. This is the immediate thing that's going to be able to draw them into your website. So this whole area here is called a hero. It's called a hero image. This is very clean and very breathable. It's just directly describing what their brand is all about. It's not cluttered. It's not a full image. This is exactly in line with their branding. So you don't have to replicate this, but keep it in line with your branding. But everybody needs a hero that will highlight either what they do or a particular product that you're wanting to highlight for whatever occasion, whether that's a holiday or any particular time. And so you can see here they're calling out some of the skincare products that they carry in their store. All right. And then within that, they also give a call to action, which is also something that's important as well, because again, the customer is there for a purpose. Give them a task. So this call to action where it says shop now gives them that task to say, oh, okay, I need to click here to go ahead and see what I want to purchase or, purchase something. All right. So scrolling on down the site. So these are other options. These are other elements that you can add as well. But essentially what these are category links or collection links as Shopify describes them as. So it's an easy, quick way on the homepage that they can get to other particular sections within your site with just a click of a button. And then furthermore, again, we're getting into more different options because your homepage, it really should give them an idea. It's basically your landing page for your business. So you want to tell your story, you want to introduce what you sell, you want to let them know what you're about. That's what your homepage's job is for whoever's visiting your site. So you don't have to go into too much detail or too much depth, just like they do here. They're just basically calling it out, basically giving a brief description, and then they give you that link to go further and explore what their story is all about. Furthermore, they're giving another section, another opportunity to take a look at some new products that they have in their store. Especially here, they're also giving some information about their brand values. Now, I understand this has kind of been a hot topic, like not a whole lot of businesses kind of know what their brand values are. If you do, kudos to you. But if you don't quite know what your brand values are or what your brand stands for or represents yet, I encourage you to find that out and do some research to figure that out. That way, that'll help you understand more about who you're targeting as well. But your homepage is basically your landing page. It's going to tell your customer what you're all about. It should do exactly that, which is this here. It gives you information about what they stand for. They're all about clean beauty that is ethical and non-toxic. And then they've got a little review called out, which is always a good thing. It builds trust with your customers to let them know that other people have tried a particular product and they love it. And so, like, especially when we're online, we're not in person. We can't smell, see, touch, feel. So we often online use the opinions of others to base our decision making on if we're going to purchase a product or not. Quick question: how many of y'all buy items online based off of reviews? And who doesn't look at reviews? Answer that in the chat right now. I'll wait. Answer that in the chat. Oh, thank you. Yep. Number one for if you do, number two if you don't. Sometimes. Okay, we got a few yeses. Okay, I do's. Okay. Sometimes. Okay. Okay. I agree. Okay. Me personally, I look at reviews like especially on Amazon. Amazon is the number one place because you on Amazon these items come from all over. I'm not just gonna blindly trust. Like if there's a product that I'm looking at and if there's not a review there, I'm not buying it. I'm not all the time. Okay, okay. Overwhelmingly, most people buy based on reviews. We've got a few who don't. Okay, gotcha. But yes, so even if it's not called out like this, having a review feature definitely on your product pages is a must, and we'll get to that in a second. All right, so lastly is the footer section. So on your website, your footer is important. People always scroll down to the bottom of the web page. This is often where you can find links about your terms and conditions, your privacy policies, return policies, things of that nature. So it's always nice to have it organized in your footer area. It's basically a nice little mini site map as well. So if you've got somebody who scrolled all the way down, they don't want to have to scroll all the way back to the top of the page just to get to, another link. So having a organized footer option with either quick links to your most popular categories in your store is awesome. Links to your social medias, links to how they can contact you, a contact form is a must as well. So definitely footer is important. All right. So that's the home page. So that's how, like, basically what the homepage elements are. Now let's just dive into a product page. I'm just going to go to skincare because that's just what I'm partial to at the moment. Just click the first one. All right. So for product pages, again, this is where you're going to do the selling for your customer. Like you can't sell to them in person. How else are you going to sell to them? You got to sell to them on this product page. So starting from the left, images. Images are very, very important. Like they're top of the list in terms of how important they are for your website. Like as you can see here, they've got what 4 different images, which is ample based on the look of this product here. And it's doing a good job. They're showing texture, showing you what the product will look like. They're showing it in packaging. They're giving you some aesthetics, some aesthetic features. Then they just have the plain as it is in the packaging here as well. So this is important because people want to see your product. They want to see what the product is going to look like. Even better, if you can capture texture, they want to see what it may feel like in their hands, even though they can't feel it. They want to see what that texture may look like, especially if you've got a product that goes on the face, the body, the skin, wherever. That's highly important. I can't emphasize it enough. It's highly important. So definitely, more than one. I mean, if you can sometimes get away with one image, but I do recommend having more than one image just as an opportunity to show what the product looks like, what the texture is, what it looks like in its packaging, what it looks like in your hand, what it looks like on skin. Like there's so many ways you can really get creative with your product imagery, so I definitely encourage you to explore that. All right. So outside of product imagery, let's start over on this right-hand side here. So we've got the basics. So they're sharing the title of the product, the price. They are showing, add the cart buttons, all of that. That's traditional. That's mandatory. That's required. But let's get into this description. Descriptions are where you're going to do your selling for your product. This is your best opportunity to use words to describe what the product is, what it does, who it's for, things of that nature. Um, so use your descriptions to your advantage. Like use it to really spell out the things that your customers need to know about your products. kind of paint that picture. I always use this as a phrase, but paint the picture for the customer. Like, they can't hold it in their hands, but they need to be able to use their imagination and see, based on, what it's describing, will this benefit me? Will this product be for me? And so within their description, they've got a few different call outs here. So they're telling you what the product is, they're telling what it's best for. They've even got a section here that says why you'll love it, so why your customer would love this product. They're telling what it does, how to use it, and then most importantly, because I've seen this be missed out on product descriptions before, but if you're selling a skincare product, you should be required to list your ingredients, because a lot of people, including myself, shop based on ingredients. And so they need to see your ingredients to see what it's made out of. And then this is also an opportunity for them to then infuse more trust, because as you can see here, what they've done within their particular ingredients list is actually give that ingredient a purpose by telling what it does. So basically, cocamida propylbutane. That's a common ingredient. I even use this ingredient, but someone who doesn't know about making products, doesn't know anything about skincare, is going to look at this ingredient and say, "Oh my gosh, I can't even pronounce this word. I'm not going to purchase this because I don't know what this is." But then they've called it out. It's a plant-derived surfactant. So this basically simplifies this big scientific word into something that they can really break down and understand, that it's plant derived, so it's safe, and it's a surfactant which is made to cleanse your body. They do this with, a lot of these different ingredients here as well, and they also provide the scientific names, which is not necessarily required. But furthermore, they've got a recommended product section. So basically, if they're looking at the product page and they're looking at this particular product, they're listing out some other recommended products that may pair well with that particular product that they're viewing. There's also the opportunity to leave a review on this particular product page as well. Even though there's no reviews here right now, but a customer comes along, they like and enjoy the product, they can leave a review. So you always want the ability for your customer to be able to come back and leave those reviews. Again, further tying into building trust, having people know you, know your brand, know your product, love your brand, love your product, and they want to tell other people. So reviews are important. Again, reviews are important. All right. So that's pretty much what it looks like on this particular website as far as what their product pages are. And then it's pretty much the key things in regards to these kind of sites. Now, I'm going to switch over to another website here that I enjoy looking at. Let's see, we got a question before I switch over. When you list the ingredients, Shopify listed for all products. How do you list different ingredients for each product? I can certainly answer that question. I'm going to say that for the end because it's going to require me to jump into Shopify, and that's something I'm not prepared to do right now. But I'll say that one for the end. So let's bookmark that one. But there is a way in Shopify where you can essentially create templates for each product. But I promise I'll show that at the end. All right. So this is another website that I peruse when I'm looking for inspiration or if I'm just browsing. This is like a Bath and Body Works competitor called Goose Creek Bath Body and Home. So they basically do the same thing as BBW. They sell soaps, like body washes, hand soaps, candles. Basically, it's like a BBW dupe. Like they look the same. I'm just gonna be completely honest here. But yes, so right off the bat, they're already promoting their holiday for Valentine's Day. So they've got this big hero image that's really captivating. It's kind of telling a story here. And that's what you want your hero images to do as well. They don't have to be, you know, too crazy. Like just setting a scene. Like they're telling a story with this hero image. So you've got your pink sugar cookie here. You can be in the kitchen baking. You can be, getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day, or making Valentine's Day cards with your kids, or whatever it is, but they've got a nice scene to kind of like show off their product here, which is this particular candle. So basically, it's like a lifestyle imagery, drawing people into that lifestyle that they're wanting people to have when they're using these candles. So scrolling on down, another little small image banner here highlighting another product. This is something you can always implement as well. But more of the same here. They've got this collection that they're highlighting here, linked directly within this. Again, this is another way, but basically this is a collection list where they are showing off different types of products, so the different categories that they have in their store. And again, calling out a review. Reviews are important. Reviews are important. And so basically here they're getting into, kind of their popular products. So the 3-wick candles, they're calling out what they are, what they do. Body care, what they are, what they do. And even more collections based on the type of candles that someone may be looking for. So if you're a candle store and you've got multiple different types of scents for different types of people, here you go. Here you go. Now they've got this fairly small. I would I would say it's probably this small for SEO reasons or search engine optimization. But basically, they're giving an overview of what their company is, the fragrances that they offer. You know, I, I don't understand why it's this small, but SEO is your friend. SEO is your friend. So they're probably using this for those keywords, because keywords and you using as many keywords in your website descriptions, like even little phrases like this, like little blurbs like this, is definitely handy, because it's gonna basically call your website to be promoted, a bit higher in the Google search over somebody else who's not using SEO to their disadvantage. So this is actually a smart idea. Um, and then again, their footer is fairly simple, but they still have the contact us, the about us, the policies. They've again even got links to their most popular products, or even just all of the products they offer here as well. Because again, not everybody wants to scroll all the way back up to the top. We've done all the scrolling. So we're gonna scroll back up and let's take a look at their product pages. And I'll just choose the candle. Let's go to Valentine's Day. Okay, I'm just gonna click one. Okay, all right. So starting from the top, there's pretty simple. Again, because they're a candle business, with these, they can kind of get away with one image, especially because it's just a plain image of what the candle packaging looks like. See, it's lit in the background, or at least it's lit. I don't know if this is real. This looks like it's Photoshop. I'm just being honest here. But yes, we've got the product title, we've got reviews, got price, all of those things mandatory. They're by default, right? Let's scroll. Let's scroll. All right. So they've put a different spin on the product description. Their product page is really well laid out, and it's very descriptive, and it basically tells you everything that you need to know about this particular candle. So they're giving you an idea of the scent by highlighting these images. So we've got roses, we've got citrus here. And so basically they're telling you what it is. So I explain what the essential oils, a description of the fragrance, important. I'm a very like fragrance based person. I want to know what it smells like. And if I can't smell it in person, you gotta use words. You gotta use words. And so they're giving you the scent notes, they're giving you information about the product. So they're giving you the burn time, what type of wax it is, the dimensions of the candle. Like, I guess you'll need this if you're really into decorating your home. You need to make sure it's going to fit in somewhere. I don't know. But they're giving you the size, how many wicks, where it's produced, basically everything about this particular candle. Let's pay attention to this description. I'm going to read this description for you. Close your eyes and imagine beautiful pink rose blooms dipped in icing and placed inside of a jar. awaiting your discovery of its lightly sweet floral scent. Well, you can skip the imagination part and bring this unique candle home for an amazing aromatic uplift on Valentine's Day or any day of the year. This candle is for you if you love the delicate scent of roses combined with something a bit unexpected. Leave it to us to create a rose infused fragrance blended with a confectionery favorite. It's an aroma that is destined to ignite a desire to share a memory of a romantic dinner or a slice of wedding cake. To create this magnificent confection, we whipped up a recipe that combines pink rose petal with a floral note, yada, 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 yada. Y'all get the idea. But did y'all see what they were talking about in your head? Like they're telling a story. Yes, Nikki, they are telling a story. They are giving you a visual without a visual. They're telling you a story about this product and what it's going to smell like and what it's going to do in your home. And they use these beautiful words to really capture your attention and make you want to draw in and just make you want it. They use words like desire, like, and they include you. Like they say, if you love the delicate scent, like, this is storytelling. This is exactly what your description should sound like because they are painting the full picture for you because you can't see it in person. You've got to use your imagination if you're online shopping. You have to. So they are really painting this picture for you. And this is exactly what I wanted to show you, especially for your descriptions because your descriptions are so important. Your product page is so, so important. I can't say it enough, but it's amazing. Yes, you can almost smell what they've written here. It's amazing. All right. So yeah. And then again, product recommendations. Like if you like this candle, you may also like this one. Reviews. Amazing. They need to leave a review. People want to see a review. That's it. That's it. It's that, just that. Like now it doesn't have to be all fancy like this, I'm just saying, but using your words. Use these words to really draw people in and capture their attention. Tell them about your product, what it's about, and what's in it. Like, it's highly important. Highly important. Let's take a look. I'm just going to look at something else real quick. Just want to see. But I will point out something here, especially about the imagery. And this is something that Goose Creek can get away with. This is something that Bath and Body Works gets away with because they're so good at this. But again, they're big $1 million brands. I mean, of course, we have to stay in within our constraints, but it doesn't mean we can't make our efforts, right? It doesn't mean we can't make our efforts. But what I mean is they can get away with having one. Yes, Travis, this also ties into SEO, like using these words in your description. Because using different keywords about what your product is, what it does, that all ties back to SEO too. But they can get away with using one image because they've got all of this lifestyle type imagery here. Like look at these. These are beautiful. What I mean by lifestyle is basically images that are within a setting that kind of show you in the element based on the holiday. Although the holiday is over, so they should really update this. Um, but yeah, just having your images in a different setting, even with the body wipes, like they've got somebody using one. I don't want to get too carried away here, but yes, like just going back to using your words, using images, because images, your product descriptions, um, yeah, basically how you describe your product, images, those are really the two top tier elements that really need to be spot on. Even if you don't have everything else, like you could have a crazy navigation. You could get away with having a crazy navigation. But the two foundational things that you should really be focusing on is your images. So making sure you've got a nice hero image, a nice hero that's going to draw them in and capture their attention. and then using words to describe what your product is. Like if you don't do anything else, start with those two. Start with those two. But yeah, that's what I had to show you. So I basically went through both of these sites and kind of called out the elements that you need. Um, they should be mandatory that you need to have on your website. So I'm gonna open it up to some questions while I bring up my Shopify, and I'm gonna jump into Shopify and I'm gonna show you guys how you can set up your Shopify store to have, or let me rephrase it. So you can set up your ingredients for your products and be able to apply it to each different product. So go ahead and put your questions in chat. If I can just have my screen share taken down for a second, I'll log into Shopify and get that ready. Thank you, thank you. All right. There an option to is there an option to ensure reviews are from customers that purchase the product and not bots? Hmm. Well, yes, I will say. At least for me, well, in my experience, I use Judge Me or Judge.me reviews for my e-commerce store. And with the Judge Me reviews, they do not, or they have the option to not auto publish the reviews for these stores. So you can moderate the reviews that are made. That way you can verify if this is your actual customer, or if it's not. If it's not, you can delete it. Let's see. Are you accepting clients that do not use Shopify? Yes. So I do accept Wix customers as well. So Shopify or Wix. Did you already show how to insert video in the home page? I have not, but I can. I can show that as well, specifically for Shopify. But let me go ahead and get that loaded up here. Any other questions while I'm logging in? I'm not even familiar with what that is. I've never heard of Zyro. Is there a product description site you suggest? I have been seeing different sites like AI to help with description writing. Um, I know Nikki has shared this one before, but Copy AI is one of the better ones that I've seen, although it can be pricey if you go over their threshold for, keeping it under the free account. Um, but that's been a good one. And I just came across another one in the past. Well, not in the past, but through another video of a YouTuber. I've yet to check it out, but from what he showed on his video, it looks like that one is also equally as amazing as Copy AI. It is called Chat GPT. I'm not sure if it's free or if it's paid, but he showed it in his video, and I was like, okay, I might give that a try, but I haven't looked into it yet. Let's see. What is the most Judge review. So it's Judge Me or Judge.me. It's an app that's available on Shopify. It may be also available on other platforms. They have the integration for it, but it's Judge.me. What is the most user-friendly Shopify template for products? It doesn't really matter. I think all of them are pretty user-friendly once you get acclimated to the platform. Like the one that I am most comfortable using or prefer to use, that's a free Shopify theme, is a Dawn theme. It's an easily customizable theme. You can do lots with it. But they do also have some newer themes that they have available as well. But again, equally as easy. Do you make website? Yes, so I do help create Wix websites, and I also assist with Shopify as well. Okay, I think I'm almost ready here. Let's see. Jasper AI. Oh, it's frozen. Oh, so yeah, I gotta check it out. So no. Um, so with those type of sites, so like having more than one website, we're not talking about Etsy, right? Just to clarify, like you only have one domain. You can only use that one domain on one platform. So for a website, you're gonna pick one e-commerce platform, which is a platform where you draw your customer to you. So you can have Shopify or Wix. You can have, or whatever other platform, and then you can partner that with Etsy to supplement, what your site may be lacking or maybe missing out on for the time being. Wait, where'd it go? Let's see. Is that a good way to build your customer base? So, I would say because with Etsy, just while we're comparing the two, Etsy's customers are not your customers. Like you don't own them like you like you own your own customers on your own website. So, like what I mean by that is if you get someone from Etsy to shop with you can't use their email. Like there's no email list. You can't import them, export them. Like you can't, really you can't really capture them in the way that you can on your own website. So with Etsy per se, like you can use your images, you can use your product descriptions or your announcements to kind of tell them, hey, you can shop on my website. You may, have cheaper pricing. I don't know if you can explicitly say that on Etsy, but you can tell them about your website. But you just don't own your customers with Etsy. Like Etsy is a whole marketplace where you're not the only business, and so for that reason, you don't own your customers like you do with your own platform. So, like on Shopify, even though it's your responsibility to draw in that traffic, once you get a customer to check out, once you get a customer to opt into your email list, that's your customer. You now have a direct way to contact them and to sell to them and to encourage them to come back and buy again. But you don't get that with Etsy, not unless they're completely loyal um, on their own end. Exactly, Lois. Etsy owns everything except for your products. Exactly. All right, let's see. I think I am ready. Let me bring up my Shopify. Okay. All right. So it is loading. All right. So we are in the back end of Shopify. I'm in a little fake store that I've got here. So first, I'm going to start off by showing how to add a video to your homepage. Um, because Shopify does have a video section that you can add. So I'm just going to hop into the customize panel here. And so I'm just here in this little fake store. Don't mind it. Some things are blank. It's just what I play around with. And so right off the bat, by default, when you're loading in the Dawn theme or any of the Shopify theme for that matter, they're going to put in a lot of these sections in here by default. one of these sections, particularly the one in question, will be the video section. And so with this, you're not able to directly upload videos to Shopify. Um, at least from what I understand, at least we're like using it on the home page. It's not anything that they really allow. So what you do is basically if you've got a video that you want to utilize, you would upload it to like YouTube or Vimeo, and you would get the shareable link where it's public or unlisted. You would get that link and post that link in here. And so they've already got a little link. I don't know if this video actually works. Oh, it does. But yeah, basically it's the way to have a video on the home page. And you can share videos like this. You may be also able to share videos like TikToks, Instagrams as well. But this is basically the video section. And so what you can do, like let's say if you want to use a video as your hero. Now they don't let's see. Yeah, they don't autoplay, so I wouldn't recommend using a video like this as your hero or as, the main image at the very top of your page, but working it in through the rest of your homepage content to kind of tell a story or to share more information about what your brand is definitely beneficial. So I would recommend pairing a video with like, a blurb about, what you do, things of that nature. So when you go to Apple and Microsoft or other Microsoft stores, they have a banner as a video that automatically plays. Is there a way to do that? So natively within Shopify, no. There would probably require a custom coding or a third-party app. All right, and let's see. So what are some pros and cons of Etsy, Shopify, and Wix to determine who is best to start with? Well, as far as pros and cons, again, it's kind of like a toss-up of both. With Etsy, it's affordable for one. It's like only 20 cents to list a product on Etsy. So it's 20 cents per listing. You review those listings every so often if they expire or they can auto renew. So it's a very affordable way to get started, especially if you're just testing the waters. Like if you're getting started and let's say like you're just getting started, you haven't really developed a customer base beyond your family and friends, and you're not necessarily comfortable with starting off on a full-fledged website and learning how to bring people in, start with Etsy. Etsy is a good starting place. I've had an Etsy shop in the past, and Etsy is great for that reason because I've seen several businesses who started off on Etsy. They've gained so much success on Etsy, and then they eventually migrate to their own website. So that's something that you can do. But as far as Shopify for one, it is one of the top e-commerce platforms. It is widely used by like a lot of entrepreneurs for that reason, a lot of e-commerce brands for that reason. They've got a well-rounded app store. So basically, there are so many different customizations, so many different things that you're looking to add to your site. Of course, they may come at an additional cost, but the App Store is so well robust. It's the biggest one that I've seen compared to Wix and compared to other platforms like Squarespace, Square. It's just a lot you can do based on these third-party apps that people have created. Um, so it adds a lot of different functionality based on what you're looking to do. So like if you can't do anything within the native Shopify store, there's a lots of apps that can add additional functionality. Um, so that's a pro. Cons, um, cons I would say, especially for folks who are not, tech people, like you're not, you know, I don't know, like if you're not a tech person, like you don't know where to start with tech or you don't know where to start with websites, learning the back end can come with a learning curve. It can come with the learning curve, so it can take some time. But once you know where to go and once you know what to do, it's like riding a bike. It's easy. once you learn the back end. Because I mean, this really all this is the back end of it and learning the different things. But once you get the hang of it, you're good. Another con would be in some cases for folks, it may be the cost. Shopify definitely overall in comparison to Etsy does come with a high price tag. It's about, what is it, 30, 35, 39, 40 bucks a month for Shopify Basic. And then when you think about if you ever need third party apps, third party solutions, those add right on top of that too, because a lot of apps are not free. Some apps are paid and they have a monthly subscription price that adds right on top to that Shopify um, price tag. Um, you have to pay a fee, but what happens if you don't make a sale? Are you asking in regards to Etsy or Shopify? Because with Shopify, you're gonna pay that 30, 40 some dollars a month, regardless if you make a sale or not. But Etsy, yes, so you have to pay that 20 cents to list your product. And then they'll also take out, like if you do make a sale, they'll also take out certain percentages to cover, the cost of processing those payments. Oh, Shopify. Yeah, so if you don't make a sale, you're kind of out of that money for that month. Because that Shopify is you got to pay it regardless. Um, but I will say you do save on annual. So if you can, like, if you are open to Shopify, or if you've already got, exactly, it's like rent. So like if you're open to Shopify, or if you already have a Shopify store, put it on annual. You can definitely save. I don't know what the percentage is right now, but you can save about 10, 15% just by signing up for annual pricing. That way, it's paid for the year. You don't have to worry about it. If you don't make enough sales one month, you can always do better the next month and the month after that, to cover that. But also, you want to make sure you're including the cost of Shopify in your pricing too. It's not my arena. Sorry, that may be some for Patricia or Nikki. But yeah, that's kind of what the pros and cons will be. For Wix, I would say the pro would be flexibility. With Wix, you've got full control over the design or how you want your site to appear. So that's my biggest pro and kind of why I'm eager to really start working more with Wix. You've got more control and it doesn't involve a whole lot of code. It's drag and drop, easy for anyone to go in and manage and change and do things with. Um, and from what I've recently seen on the Wix backend too, they've got some integrations that are available now as well. So it's not as restrictive from what I thought it was. So they do have some of the same bigger app providers on Wix as they do on Shopify. Now that I've learned. Um, Cons also pricing. Wix, if I'm not mistaken, is the same price, if not um yeah, I think they're about the same price as Wix. So it's not not it's not cheaper than Shopify. It's about the same price. So you also got that con over Etsy, whereas Etsy's most affordable to get started. Shopify, Wix, you're just gonna have to bear that cost. Um, but I will say for Wix, for me it took a learning curve because I'm used to like the Shopify platform because that's what I've stared at all for most of the last few years. But Wix's interfacing for their platform, like their back end, is very easy to use. So that is another pro for Wix. So yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I thought it was, but I'm here to say it's not that bad. It's just not that bad. All right. Okay, I'll keep looking for questions, but I'm going to go ahead and get to showing how to utilize or set up product templates. And so this is done in the back end, so under the customized panel for your online store. So what I mean by product templates, up here at the top, whenever you're within Shopify, this is basically where you can get to the different pages of your Shopify store to customize the different pages, because you can customize the different areas. And so setting product templates, by default, they've just got one default product template here. And so with the default product template, it's basically going to be the same for every product. And so what you would do, so just looking at this one here, this is just the default template. This one I haven't even gone in and changed. Again, this is not a real company. It's not a real store. But what you can do, so let's say you've got this product here and this product's got a certain number of ingredients. What you can do for your next product, or how many ever different products that you have, is you can create a new product template for it, specifically for that product. So that's what I've done on this one per se. Let's see, is there another product to showcase here? No, I only got one product, so bear with me. We're just paying attention to basically like the back end of things. So you can create a separate one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how to do that. So basically you would choose create template. You will give your template a name, so preferably for the product that it is for, so you'll know when you go into that product and assign this template page to. I'm gonna show that too. Let's do this. So let's just say moisturizer based on, and you can do it based on, like, let's say like you're setting up product page templates for multiple different product types, but this product page type is similar to one you've already created. You can just choose it based on default product or based on another one. We're going to choose default product for this reason. And so what you would do is you would use the, what is this section called? These are a collapsible row. So you would use a collapsible row. So you would come over on this. Well, it'll be on this side if you're on regular Shopify, but it's on this side for me. I mean, like, this is a development store, so a bit different. But you would come over and basically say, let's say ingredients, and we'll say we can do a plant. So basically my changes are showing up right here. And you'll say this moisturizer is made with, don't mind me, I'm just gonna type in some mess here. I don't know what I'm typing because I don't know what this product is made with. So we're gonna say water, aloe vera, water, aloe vera juice, shea butter, evil eye wax, vitamin E, and we'll say preservative. Don't do this, but do the regular format how it needs to be. I'm just putting it here. I'm just putting it here for the time being. But wait, no, it's not for this bottle. I don't think I have my other product live, but I got another product. But basically, we're just gonna illustrate that it's for another product. I don't know why it's not showing up, but I'm gonna fix it. Give me a second. Give me a second. So basically, we're gonna save this. So this is for the moisturizer. This is for the moisturizer. So I'm gonna save it. It's saving, and I am going to exit, and I'm going to come over to my products. I thought I added this in. Okay. Hold please. Don't do this. Don't do this, okay? Okay, let's see. Um, no, it's not in here. Wait. Where is it? Okay. I can't find it. I don't want to waste time finding it. But let's pretend that it's a moisturizer. It's got an amazing product description. It's got amazing photos. It's got a price. Let's pretend, okay? So we're gonna come down here. So basically, we're on our we're setting up the product, right? So we're in the product, and we're gonna scroll down, and right here where it says online store, theme template is what we're gonna select. And so as you can see, right now it was set to default product. We're going to switch this to moisturizer because we're looking to list the ingredients for our moisturizer on this particular product. So I'm just going to say, can't have no inventory. I'm going to say it's a $28 moisturizer. Yeah, basically. And go ahead and save. Okay. Now to better illustrate this, I'm going to hop back into customize, and I'm going to flesh out the detail on this other product so you guys can kind of see the difference in how it works. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to say, wait, come back here. I'm going to create template. I'm going to say bundle because this product is bundle. Based on default product. Let's say based on moisturizer. Create template. All right, so we put it based on moisturizer. And I'm going to come down here. Oh, there's the image. It was here. Wow. But I couldn't find it on my computer. It's okay. Let's see. So we're going to go to ingredients again. So for this particular product template, this is a bundle. So it's got both the serum and the moisturizer. So we're going to say, what did I call this? 1% mixture. Contains. Okay. So that's that. And we're going to come here and say the one do contains. Again, I don't know what's in this product. It's fake. So I'm just gonna say, how did I run a gasket? How did I spell this? My goodness. Hiya. Because I don't know what else a stem is made out of. So save. Okay. All right. So we're gonna exit. Gonna exit. Gonna come back to our products. I'm sorry, I'm doing this because I can't see that other side of my screen. So we're gonna say we're gonna first, well, we have already fixed the other one, but we're gonna come here. We're gonna change it from default product to bundle. We're gonna hit save. And so now at this point, with these two products in the store, we're not using default products. So we've now got customized product page templates that highlight the ingredients for each different product in the store. Just two right now. Does it say? No, do. Again, it's fake. So we're gonna preview the store. Okay, it ain't finished. It's fake store. Let's go to shop. Oh goodness. Come on, man. Collection. Okay, great. Okay, great. All right. What's this product in here? I don't know. Okay. whatever. I don't know. What am I doing? Why is it not here? I'm going to do this another way. Okay. Preview. Here we go. Thank you. Preview. So preview. So we're previewing this particular products page. So remember, this is the bundle. So we use the bundle product template. And so as you can see, ingredients for this particular product. And it's only going to show on pages that use that particular product template. So you can create a product template for soaps. If all of your soaps have the same ingredient, you can create product template for whatever product. So you can create as many product templates as you need to that can separate and highlight the ingredients. Because otherwise, what you would do is just add your ingredients in your description. So that's another simpler option. But if you want to use these fancy little collapsible rows, you would use product templates. And so you've got it here within this product. I'm going to go over and hit preview on the other one, which is not a lot to preview, but not a lot to preview. But we come to ingredients. Because we've selected the moisturizer product template, we've got the product ingredients here on this one. So that's basically how you can separate out the and just create different product pages for each different product. And it's not just for ingredients. So this is where you can fully customize your product page for each different product, each different type of product, where you can really go in depth, add different sections to tell a story, spread like share information about the product. So basically, going back to Goose Creek, because this is what they did. I don't even know if they use Shopify, but this is what they did. Because basically, if you notice, like all of their product pages had the same type of format. They all had that's cute. They all had the same type of format. Like with these two images, I'm trying to show y'all with my hand and y'all can't see my hand. With these two images and then this table of information, it's the same format, but they use this all across the board on every product. So that's basically what we're playing out here with the product template pages in the Shopify customized section. So just to show another one, because they use it on every product page. Every product is customized. So this one, the banner is a little bit different. And this is a banner. Don't get it twisted. It's not a bunch of images, dropped in there. It's a banner. But yeah, so it's a whole template, and they use this across each product page to tell you about their product. So yeah, they even give other sections about the full ingredients, what they don't use, things of that nature. So theirs is really fully fleshed out. They really want their people to know what's in it for them. Is their product safe? Things like that. All right. So that's how you do that. Let's see. You lost me, Jasmine. I'll contact you and I need to make that type of change. Okay, Nini. All right. All right. But did anybody else get or just kind of follow along? Are there any questions about the product page templates? Oh, wait. But yes. Like, okay. No question. Cool. All right. So yeah, that's how you can use those product page templates to really fully outline about your product. Like I've even seen some that outline like their story. Like there's a little section about our story. Like there's so much you can do with product pages. So much you can do with them. You just gotta learn how to explore, especially if you're in Shopify. Like If somebody said they didn't even know you could do that, like it's a lot of hidden things within Shopify that a lot of people don't know or don't recognize. But yeah.
You know what I wanted to say, Jazz? You could if you download the it's a plugin, I think, or whatever you call it. It's called Koala Inspector.
Yeah, I know
You
about that one. I don't like it.
Oh, I don't want to use it, but I'm saying you can see if Goose Creek uses Shopify.
Oh, I actually do that with another website. It's I think I don't know if I told y'all about this too, but I deleted Koala Inspector off my Chrome. I didn't like it
Oh,
because
okay.
they gave ads. I didn't like it because I be thinking the ad was the app that the company
Got
used, and I was like, okay, wait, no, this is an ad. Bye. So I
you.
use Built With. Built With
Okay.
is a site that you can easily like it'll tell you what platform that they use. It'll tell you what apps that they use. So let's do it. Who's
Put it in. Let's see what they did.
let's see. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Oh wait, did I use the right domain? Oh, I didn't. Never mind. Hold on. GoogleCandle.com. Okay.
They use
They use
Klaviyo.
Klaviyo. They use Hotjar. They use Intuit. They use Recard. Okay. Let's see. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Shopify. And they actually, well, I'll point these out. Like Shogun, this is probably how they actually create their awesome product pages. They probably use Shogun. Shogun is expensive. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's expensive. But if you want additional customization, like like if you just want to do more and just make it easy where you can just drag and drop, Shogun is an awesome app to do that with. It's a drag and drop editor for your Shopify store. You can customize everything: homepage, product page, collection page, everything. It's got a learning curve too, but it's amazing. It's great. Let's see what else they use. Yeah, yeah, okay. Oh, they got Shopify Plus. Okay, yeah, I imagine Shopify Plus is for them really truly high level enterprise e-commerce brands. Yeah. Yeah, y'all see they on Shopify. This brand, this store, Shopify. Of course they've got a custom theme,
Hmm.
but it's on Shopify. It's awesome. That's awesome. All right. So yeah, yeah, I use Built With every day because I'm always looking at different websites. Always.
So Kay wants to know, do you offer one-on-one training?
I do. Okay, I already know that. I do. So I do offer Shopify one-on-ones. They are $75 for up to 2 hours. Basically, you come with a list of what you need help with regarding your Shopify store, and you get me one-on-one in a Zoom, and we work it out. Work it out. I show you how to do it. You use your hands, and I guide you.
That's right. And you'll remember when you need to make a
Yes,
change.
'cause hands-on learning is the best kind of learning.
That's right.
At
That's
least for
right.
me. I'm that way. So.
Kay says she's asking for the other people.
Okay, girl. I
Fired.
appreciate you.
Shots fired. So,
Yes.
Jasmine, this is so awesome. Tell everybody how they can find you. Again, you make Shopify so easy. I'm still not over there, but
Okay.
you make it easy.
Okay. I'm learning that people can, be where they are in whatever platform that serves them best. It doesn't have to be Shopify. It can be Wix. It can be Square. It can be wherever. I'm learning. Um, just because I'm partial to Shopify doesn't mean it may come as easily to other people. So I'm willing to meet y'all where y'all at.
But
Um,
to me, Shopify does have benefits that
yeah, it
other
does.
people can't. Like other companies don't give you that. Like I'm on Big Commerce. Big Commerce don't give you capital to build your store,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
Shopify does. And then they also integrate with everything.
Everything.
Mhm. Mhm.
Everything. That's why it's the number one e-commerce platform. Oh, let's see. Is there time for input on free e-commerce site for us budget nieces on a shoestring budget to at least get products on the World Wide Web until we build an audience? It's just about the cost of Shopify. That's a good point. Um, I don't even think you can only list 5 products on Big Cartel for free. I'm not really too familiar with any other free platforms. Um, to be honest. Um, I mean, I would just recommend starting off with Etsy, because they've already got millions of customers ready and waiting to
And you
find
don't get
you.
to pay until you sell something.
Exactly. You pay for that 20 cents at the end of the month, or how many ever, depending on how many products you're listing. But
Right.
Etsy comes with a learning curve too. Like for Etsy, I know SEO is highly important. Learning how to, use your product titles for keywords, learning how to add in your descriptions using all of the images. So
Yes.
it
Yes.
comes with its own hurdles too, but it's more affordable if you're willing to put in the time to learn it. It can definitely be a benefit. I don't know about Zyro. I don't know about
I never
Zyro.
heard of that either.
I don't know
Why
about
are
that.
you on Zyro?
What is that? I'm just saying, I don't know what that is.
What are those?
I don't know what that is.
I've never heard of
Um,
that before.
I don't.
Let me see.
And I mean,
That's an
I,
image website builder. Is it
I'll
new?
say, I don't know. Let me see.
Because I pulled it up and it says it's a website builder, but I I'm pretty sure you could
It's
YouTube that.
relatively new. It
Yeah.
got started in 2019. I see here. Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if I would start my website there, especially since you're going to need something with the longevity. Because what if they can't
That
make it and go down?
Yeah, like what if they up and shut down? This is a startup. Like, I mean, what are they doing? How are you guys finding out about them? Because I've never heard of them. Like,
Unless this is your company and you trying to make us go over there.
exactly. I don't know, but that's something you also got to think about. Like, okay, like I would say, I'm trying to think. Like again, like I understand. Like everybody's got a starting point. There's a certain level, but you can't always. I don't know. Can't always go free. Because
And
you
you got
don't
to think
know.
with the website.
Right, you gotta think like we don't know anything about their platform. Or like, are they 99% of the time? Like, who knows? They may have an interruption in service or something like that, where the site may be down. You don't know how they handle SEO. Like, they may have trash SEO, and your website is on the 15th page of Google. Like, there's a lot of different factors you gotta think about. Like, yeah, like I've heard of Taylor brands. Like I've heard of them. I've never looked at them, but I've heard of them before. Like they advertise all over the place.
Hmm.
So yeah, you can try them. You can try them, yeah. But it's so yeah. Like I don't know. I don't know how to position that. Like, and I understand like you're at a starting point. You haven't made a whole lot of money yet off your business, so why not start with a marketplace like Etsy, and then once you've seen enough growth, you've tested out your idea, your product. If you've got, a good group of people who are buying into it and support, make that migration then. Like my voice is going out, but you don't always have to at least it's trying to.
Oh, the
You
brand
don't
hustler.
always have to wait, huh?
Um, Travis, I can't really talk. I'm driving. I found out about it
Oh,
from the Brand Hustler.
oh, okay, okay. I don't know who that is either.
She's on YouTube, and she does like
Oh,
branding and stuff like that. But again,
I
if
think I've
this is
heard of
something
her.
that hasn't been, I don't know how many other people are on it. This is the first time
Right,
I'm hearing of it. And is it something that she mentioned because she is an affiliate and she's getting
right.
uh
She's trying to
rental?
get a commission, or
Right.
like, even though I'm a Shopify affiliate, I wholeheartedly love and enjoy it. Like, even I just became one. Like, I've been using Shopify for years. I've been talking about Shopify for a year. So
Travis said, just say you get what you pay for.
yeah, yeah, just like I don't know how to say it, but yeah, like, and then like you got to think about it, like okay, like the phrase that's always been said time and time again. It takes money to make money. Like,
Facts.
if you're willing to, want to venture out and try a business, it's gonna take some money. It's gonna take some initial, funding. Why not get a platform that's, known? Wix, Square, Shopify. It doesn't really matter, but but yeah, just start wherever you can.
Hmm.
Yeah, start wherever you can, and then wherever wherever you are, you can always upgrade later. Upgrade, I mean. But I'm just saying, like, it's just the most robust. A
I
lot
love
of different integrations,
YouTubers
lots of different apps.
being
I
sponsored.
heard of it.
Hmm.
Sponsored by Zyro. Oh, okay.
Because they're trying to push it. They're trying to make it a thing.
Yeah, and they're using influencers to kind of build their name, which to me, I don't know if that's the right way to go, but I
And
guess.
and then if that's the thing, then is her site on there? Because I she's had her site for longer than 2 years. So
Let me see, because if I'm not mistaken, I think
you got
somebody
us
else
going down
promoted
a
this.
whole rabbit hole, Travis. You
I'm
got
a
us going.
down a whole rabbit hole.
We
She
good
knows.
and deep in this rabbit hole.
She back on Shopify. See, okay, yeah. See, I think another YouTuber that I watched, who's a candle maker. I don't know if it was Zyro, but it was either Zyro or some other platform that she was promoting, and she was
Hmm.
talking about, oh, how easy it was that she set up her store on this platform, and she made it seem like she switched her store to this platform, but she's still on Shopify.
This
So
is
I don't know.
um Travis, look what you got us doing on this live call.
Like, down a whole rabbit hole.
A
Hey,
whole rabbit hole. I'm on a page and everything. All right, we'll look into it after this. We're gonna look into it after this. We're gonna
yeah,
come back with the answers, and
yeah.
I have some answers for you in the morning. I will have some
Sounds like a
answers
plan.
for you in the morning. Y'all done said, you see how easy it was? We was like, wait a minute, what? I have Etsy. I get sales from people who buy from me at pop-ups. It's hard to get sales from Etsy. Well, you need to look into the SEO. You need to look into,
SEO.
and they have free classes. They show you how to get seen. They have ads. You can do ads. They're not even expensive. You set your budget.
YouTube University. YouTube. I can't tell you, like, it's so many people on YouTube share education and information about Etsy. Like, I think I'm on a I no, I am not. I think I am on an email list. It was a free email list about Etsy, and they send emails like every month, every day, every week. I don't know how often. Um, but yeah, so much information about Etsy and learning how to utilize that platform. YouTube, YouTube.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
We're on YouTube. YouTube
And you
University.
get everything there for free.
For
Fucking low.
free.
All
Yes.
right, Jess, tell
So
everybody how they can find you.
it's right there on the screen. It's Hey Jasmine Alyssa on Instagram. Website is currently down. At some point, I'm gonna redo it because I need to update my portfolio. But right now, you can reach me on Instagram. Hey Jasmine Alyssa. I post when I post. We gonna talk
Oh,
about that.
we need to talk about it, but we need to. How are people gonna ever purchase your services if they don't even understand what you got going on? They don't have no way to
I
get you besides
know.
Instagram.
I'm getting there. I wrote out a whole list of ideas. I just gotta produce. Gotta produce
Okay.
these ideas, but I'll get to it. I ain't got nothing else to do this weekend, so I'm gonna start.
So Monday you should have something up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm
Hold
putting
me
that in
to
my
that.
notes. I was taking notes. I was
All of
like, I hope
y'all,
I'm on my
my
phone, but I was
accountability
taking
people.
notes. I was taking notes. I was like, I don't think I'm on my phone not paying attention. Check on Jasmine
On Monday.
Monday. Your site's gonna be up on Monday?
Oh no, that's gonna take some
What's gonna be
time.
up? What's happening on Monday? What's
We
the
posting. We posting education. We posting
that's nothing.
education.
You can do that in your
We,
sleep.
what you mean?
We need your
That's
website
gonna
up.
take time to produce.
No, it ain't. You
Damn.
got the website. Put
Okay.
the stuff up. Website.
Okay.
Aren't you paying for it?
Okay. I am. I am.
You're paying for it, right? So now you just paying for nothing. Throwing the money out the window.
I'm not.
Check on
Okay.
Jasmine. Monday website up. Yes.
Monday
Okay.
website up. Okay. Got it.
And I'm putting an alert in my phone
Got
too.
it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna put that on my calendar.
Yes, please. People need you in these streets, Jasmine. 2020. We can't wait till you get it together. 2023 is the year we getting all this together.
I
Millions
know.
are being
Yes.
made. Billions are being
I
made. We
had
need
listen. I had one day of motivation, and that was on January 1. I ain't gonna be honest.
listen, listen. You
One
better
day
get
of
back.
motivation.
You better get back
Yes.
into it. People need you.
Yes.
People need you. Kay said, "Where's the website?"
It's coming, Kay. It's coming.
And she can do it quick. She's good at all this stuff here. She ain't struggling like we are in these streets. She knows
I'm just taking
exactly
my
what to do.
time.
She knows exactly how to do her layout. She knows exactly
I'm just
how to
taking my
get this stuff
time.
done. Did you see those pictures in the fake website? Look at the fake website.
That was done months ago.
So what? So what?
Okay. And it's a mock up. That ain't even real.
Exactly. Exactly. And I need that site for the mock-ups. You could text it to me. You could send it to me. I need that one.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I give you
Hmm.
some mock up
Hmm.
resources.
So does anybody have
Maybe I should
anything
do some
else?
content on that.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
But wait, you got Photoshop?
You know I don't.
Okay,
You know I'm
then.
not
I can't
messing
send
with
you the
no
mock up link. You need Photoshop.
not messing with Photoshop. That is not my ministry. It is not my blessing. I will not. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I will not. But we got it together. We got it together Monday. And yes, we need you. We need you. Although I did like the freedom because when I needed my website banners, I got those quick. I like the
Yeah.
freedom for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yes, get into it. So thank you so much, Jasmine. I know you were exhausted. She
You're
just came in
welcome.
from work, you guys. And
Yeah.
she got right in and jumped in and helped you guys with your website. So I hope that you guys got all of the information that you need to make a better website. I took some notes down. I know for sure I'm going back into my descriptions. I'm going back into my putting some reviews on my homepage. And what else? What else am I doing? I put my mission statement on there as well. I'm going to put my keywords in my descriptions, and I'm going to definitely go into what's that? What I have look at Goose Creek, but I didn't see build. What was it called?
Um, Bomi Beauty, Bomey Beauty.
And then the other thing that you can look at that's like koala inspector, but it's not. That one
Builtwith.com.
is that free?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. Those are my notes. I don't know what y'all did, but we'll talk about it in the morning so I can see where you guys are so that you can have amazing websites so you can start selling these products. A lot of y'all talking about there's no products being sold on your website, but there's some work that's not being done on the other side too. But part of that problem can be making this website so much easier to work through. And Jasmine has made it very clear to you guys. So, Jasmine, thank you so much for this class. We absolutely love every time you are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Y'all are so welcome. Anything for the weekend?
Hey, and
Hashtag. Hashtag
hash-
that.
hashtag. Okay, I love it. I love it. So, anything you want to close with, Jazz?
Uh, write better product descriptions.
Okay. Remember, she said, remember, it's the imagery. She told it, it's the storytelling. We talking about that
The
in the book that
pictures
we're
and the words
Mhm.
combined.
Jasmine is crazy tonight.
I'm tired. I've been talking to people all day.
It's okay. It's okay. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody have an amazing night. We will be back in the morning at 9 a.m. And we are reading Your Brand Story by Donald Miller. So if you have not gotten that book yet, go ahead and get it. You can also listen to it on YouTube for free. And it's great. It's also, it actually was going hand in hand with what you was talking about with the storytelling and being descriptive and things like that, because you want to paint that picture, because when you paint that picture, people are imagining themselves in it. And once they imagine
Exactly.
themselves, you make a customer.
It make it
So
sound like your brand. Everybody ain't got to sound the same. Make it sound like your
that's right.
brand. Define who your people are. Use the words.
Because people like us do know. All right, you guys. That's why I've been saying that all week long.
I
People like us
know.
do things like that. That is it, you guys. So have a great night and thank you so much. Jazz, have a good night and I appreciate you yet again. So
Bye.
I'll see you. See you later, guys.